Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I've got the DJI Mini 4 Pro with me today, and I am up in the Boise Foothills. I know I'm not lit very well right now. I've got the camera sitting in the back of my car. However, we're going to take the Mini 4. We're going to fly up into the foothills here, and we're going to go up what they call Crane Creek. So we're just outside of controlled airspace here, so we're good to go. Anyway, we'll go up Crane Creek and we'll go down Crane Creek a little ways, and it goes into the Crane Creek Country Club, a golf course and so forth. So this is kind of like where the Boise City meets the foothills. Anyway, so this is something different that I haven't shown you before. So should be interesting, and the Mini 4 Pro is the perfect drone for this. So let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, we're all fired up and ready to go. Let's take a quick look at the safety menu real quick. Of course, we're in bypass. Normal radar map is on. Optimal return to home. Return to home height, I'm going to crank that way up. I'm going to give this guy all the latitude it needs, because we're going to be up in the foothills and stuff, and so if it gets behind something, I want it to be able to get around it. And then also we're going to change our max altitude. Now we're not going to go above legal, but as we go up in altitude, in other words, as we go up the hill, I want to be able to climb up and do what we need to do. So that's why I set that up, but we are not going to be at any time over max legal. Compass is normal, IMU is normal. Battery looks good, so we're good to go. That is about all I can think of there, and we've got 18 satellites. We're going to shoot in 4K 60 frames per second. We are shooting in 4K 60 frames per second. So I see no reason not to take off. Let's do an automated takeoff on the app. So there's the little guy. We're gonna go straight up 7 meters. Give it a look at the home point, and that way it knows where we're at. That gives you a look up Crane Creek and up the trail there. But let's bring it back down and turn around here. And I don't know if you see off in the distance there's some power lines, so we're gonna have to be mindful of those. But other than that, you can see where I'm sitting here with my Tahoe. So yeah, nothing left to do now but do our droney. So let's drop that camera down a little. Reverse and up now, reverse and up. And we're hitting high on that up stick here and kind of giving you guys a look at where we're at. So okay, let's stop right there. And so you can see where I'm parked there. You can see our home point, yeah, and you can see the golf course off in the distance there. In fact, maybe we'll look at that first, but I'm going to just kind of move around here to kind of give you guys the lay of the land. You can see where I'm at in the foothills here. What a cool spot this is. And there's some folks that are on their mountain bikes getting ready to head up the trail. But so these are walking trails and mountain bike trails in this particular part of the foothills. It's called Bob's Trail. Right there it is, and they do not allow pedal assist or electric bikes, so it's just regular bicycles only. And you can see there's other trails here. There's all kinds of stuff, and there is those the power lines that I was telling you about. So we're definitely not going to we're going to definitely be aware of those, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But as you can see, as we go up the mountain, we're going to want to be able to raise in altitude so we can cope with it. But in the meantime, let's head out here and take a look at the Crane Creek Golf Course. So this is of course a private country club, and we're going to move off to the side here. I don't want to bother. I don't want anybody to think I'm flying over their top of their house or anything. So we're going to go off to the side and take a look here. We can drop some altitude and give you a peek. Well, heck, let's move over this ridge. This looks like a good spot, huh? So forward here, and we'll take a look and see what we can see on the course here. So yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. Yeah. So how the other half lives. Today is a beautiful day. I will have already put UAV forecast up there for you, but man, it is really a nice day. So let's take a look here. This looks like a fairway and a green right there. But I don't see, no, is that a green? Yeah, it must be. That's a big green, huh? And then they get the cart path. Well, let's head this way and see what we can see. So it's weird. What these little spots? They look like, yeah, we're blocked by terrain. So I'm going to grab some altitude here. One of the things that happens, obviously, is we're on the other side of that ridge that we just went down. So okay, so here's the fairway, and there's the green right there. So yeah, are those practice greens? I don't know. It's kind of weird, huh? I don't know. But anyway, we'll get down here as low as we can and take a look. Got a cloud that just came over me here. Yeah, so there's a green. Don't see anybody playing today. Today would be a beautiful day to play. Of course, it's Monday, so everybody's at work. So let's flip around the other way and take a look. And the mountain bikers behind me just took off. So just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at, I am on the other side of this ridge right here is where I'm at right now. So if we went up over the top of that, but I want to take you down and take a look at the golf course here, and particularly doesn't seem to be anybody on it right now, so it's a good spot. Good time. We're not going to bother anybody. So I was looking at that. Yeah, that is evidently a fairway. I mistook it for a green. Yeah, and I'm getting, we're blocked by terrain, so I've got to stay above that. And I definitely, as I head, I can't go too far this way because I'll get into controlled airspace. But we can look down here a little bit. Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on my signal meter. It's definitely not liking, because like I said, I'm on the other side of that ridge, so terrain is blocking the signal. Plus, I have some trees in front of me. But I think that's another green right there. Yeah, it is. Is there? No, maybe not. Yeah, is that a flag? I don't know. Let's zoom in and find out. Yep, that's a flag. That's a green with a couple of sand traps. I'm looking at the FPV screen, and it's not necessarily easy for me to see. But boy, what a beautiful course this is, huh? This is called Crane Creek Country Club, and off in the distance down there, that's Boise. Down below, so this is up in the foothills. I mean, and this neighborhood is just, boy, a beautiful neighborhood. It's set in the foothills. Some beautiful houses that I drove by as I came up in here. But let's come back and let's go the other direction. So we're going to come back. We've almost got you can see our home point there, and I should be able to get down here a little bit without losing too much of a connection, that OcuSync 4. So, I mean, you can tell there are limits to OcuSync 4. We're 400 meters away, and we're in the yellow, less than 400 meters away. But yeah, this looks like another green right here. So, yeah, let's take a look here. Man, there's nobody playing, is there? So there's the cart path. Yep, there the hole is at the far end of that green right there. Zoom back out, quick zoom there, pick up the camera, and I'm on the other side of those trees, and I'm going to move sideways here. The people that I just saw on mountain bikes, they headed this way, so they're on this trail that kind of goes next to the, they were going up the hill, so honestly, I don't know exactly where they would end up. That's the trail right there. Yeah, that's the trail they went up, so, and the drone is right above me, so you can see me down there in the Tahoe. So let's just head up the draw here. This is Crane Creek, and we'll just head up here and take a look. See if we can get down here. Let's get down lower. It always looks interesting lower. And you can see the trail. I don't see Crane Creek itself looks pretty dry to me. There's not much in that creek that I could see. So we'll head on up here and see. We'll see how our signal does. We could have signal issues, you know, as we move up here, and that's why I set that return to home so high. Is that, you know, if we get caught down in one of these draws or something, let me pick the camera up so you can see. You want the drone to have every opportunity to be able to get up and over. And how high? Yeah, we're only 31 meters high right now from our takeoff point, so we're in good shape. Obviously, we're a lot closer to the ground, but this is pretty cool, isn't it? Gives us an opportunity. I'm dropping the camera down here, and I'm kind of in the sun, so I can't. It's hard for me to tell. But yeah, Crane Creek doesn't look like much of a creek, does it? I'm sure when it rains, there's probably some water coming down there, but there definitely isn't right now. And I'm raising some altitude to stay above this stuff. And we'll just head on up here a ways and take a look. Yeah, you can see the erosion right there. Yeah. And I think I looked at this spot on the map. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, I saw this when I was looking on the map, and it looks like this is just a rest bench right there. I thought about hiking up there and taking off from there. But truthfully, this is probably as good a spot as any because I was able to get you down and see the golf course. But this is the Boise front. When you see me in my other videos and I look off towards the Boise Foothills, this is them. And up at the top is that Bogus Basin ski resort. And yeah, we're losing, I'm grabbing altitude because we're losing signal. Yep, grabbing more altitude. So we're at 109 meters. I am sure, yeah, we're not going to get very far here because we are, let's go a little bit more. I'm up to 118 meters and I am still in red, and I am trying to keep it pointed towards the antennas pointed towards the drone. So yeah, I think I think I'm kind of moved to the east. You know, the other thing that I forgot about is I want to pay attention to the power lines that are up here, and I'm not seeing them so far. I'm kind of getting myself in the shade here so that I can see what's going on, so that I don't hit those power lines. And you can see our home point there. Yeah, there's the you can see the power lines off in the distance there. Let me zoom in. Yeah, so I already went underneath them, and I'll be honest with you, on my way up I didn't see them, but I think we were well below them is what I believe was going on there. So let's come back down here. And you can see the clouds, shadows of the clouds. There's some clouds coming over here. And again, I want to keep track of where those, yeah, we're right on them. So let me point the camera up. So there's a power line right there. Oh gosh, yeah, we're right on them. Okay. So let's back up. Yeah, look at that. You know, I was trying to make sure that I kept them in sight. So I'll have to look back at the video on our way up, and hopefully we were way below them. I'm thinking, because look at, there they are. They're up above us right there. Let's stay below them. The hazards of flying a drone. And you know, I'm looking at the FPV screen, and I'm a little bit in the. I had some sun glare on the screen, but they're above us right now. So you know, it was something that I saw on the map, and I wanted to pay attention to, and I'm glad we did. I'm sure we were below them on the way down. But let's get back down here so that you can see the trail and Crane Creek itself. And you know what? Maybe we can head up into the foothills the other direction here. Let's head up this way. What do you think? And again, I see those power lines off in the distance, so we'll try and make sure we keep that in mind. And I'm grabbing some altitude as we go here. And the drone is pretty close to us. I can hear the drone, and you know, those power lines are in sight. Looks like we got some kind of raptor flying around there. He's looking for something good to eat, I'm sure. Looking for a hapless ground squirrel or something. So here we go. So the trail, looks like the trail goes right by the power lines here. So let's head that direction. And we can stay well underneath it. Yeah, I'm getting signal issues because we're getting blocked by terrain. So it looks like it's limited what we're going to be able to do here. So I'm grabbing altitude again to get our signal back. So, you know, discretion is the better part of valor. I'm sure I could probably get through there, but why chance it? What do we have down here? So maybe this is, you know, I might have been lying to you. Maybe this is Crane Creek. You know, I think I was. When I was showing you that trail, yeah, this is Crane Creek right here. Yep, I was lying to you. So this is Crane Creek. Let's, we're only going to be able to get down so far because I've got to go up again because I am being blocked by terrain. But let's drop the camera down and zoom. And yeah, it's, there's 3 by zoom. Crane Creek is pretty dry. Pretty dry. Lots of trails here. Let's zoom back out. I wasn't doing you any good there. So I don't know if all of these are specific trails or there might be, you know, animal trails and so forth. So we can go forward here a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to grab some altitude. Let's get up to max legal. Yeah. Okay, so I am at 119 meters high. And boy, I lost track. Trying to move forward here. And I lost track of where those power lines are. I know they got to be right here. Oh, there they are. Okay, I'm yawing around. So it looks to me like we're well above them at this height. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward here. Just something I want to keep in mind, right? I'd feel pretty foolish losing the drone. So that's Crane Creek. Yeah, and we're losing signal here again. So let's bring it back. No point in getting too brave. So, you know, like I said, one of the issues that that we're going to run into here is terrain. And as we drop down here, I am lowering in altitude. Get it down lower, so we can kind of get to the side over here. We're down to 41% battery, so we'll be bringing it home soon anyway. Kind of an interesting look, and it also shows you the limits of even a signal like OcuSync 4. When you have trees, and I've got some trees close to me here, and you're you got some terrain issues and so forth, it can make a difference. Because we were, in fact, right now we're in the yellow and we're just over half a kilometer away, 500 meters. We'll push it here a little bit, and then we'll bring it on home. Dropping down. Yeah, that doesn't help our signal much. I'm going to raise back up again. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get over the course here, and so far I've seen nobody playing. And we are in red on signal strength. Well, there it got back in the yellow. Okay, pick up that camera, and I am going to kind of zoom in here so you guys can kind of get a look at some of this. Let's pick that camera up a little bit. Just kind of give you a look towards Boise. It's kind of weird. It looks kind of hazy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why that would be. So we've actually had the screen recording going for over 20 minutes here. So we've been flying for a while. We still got 34% battery. All right. Let's get back to, didn't mean to do that so quickly. There we are, back to 1 by. And you know what? Let's just do a return to home, and let's see how this guy does. See what kind of altitude it decides it needs. So we're going to return to home here. And it points back towards us, and it's kind of cool. You can see that augmented reality green line. And it's holding its altitude at 75 meters. Boy, this is beautiful country, isn't it? Man, what a lovely place to live, the people that live in these houses here. And I like that augmented reality that you can see our home point. I'm going to drop the camera here as we go. And it'll drop the camera straight down as it gets over the top of us. So I'm just going to leave the camera right there, and then we're going to let it, the automated, the drone, drop its camera down, the program. And you can see that green line is going straight down. Well, it didn't drop the camera straight down, so I'm going to do it.
Landing.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. Look at that. It's going to be dang close. If it's not on the pad, it's going to be real close. Trying to get the camera recording here. There we go. So you're seeing the landing. Dropping the camera down so you can see it. Look at that, right on the H. Yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't. I always forget to do that. I didn't get the Action 2 camera going, but you did. You did see the landing, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, smack on the H. You can't ask any more than that. Let me get everything shut down, and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okie dokie, that was really fun. You got to see something different that I haven't shown you before. Yeah, the drone performed fine, shooting in 4K 60, used a little bit of zoom there. You got to see the Crane Creek Country Club golf course, and then part of the, you got to see a little bit of the hiking and bike trails in the foothills. Now, obviously, terrain was an issue, and you saw we couldn't get very far up there without signal degrading, so we didn't get too terribly far away, never more than about half a kilometer or so. However, I thought it looked pretty good looking at all that stuff. It was, like I said, I'd never seen this before, so a drone is a kind of a cool way to explore. What else? So if you're seeing this in the middle of January or even February, it's because I made this video in the fall, and I try and get some stuff recorded ahead of time, because in those winter months when you can't be flying, I like to have some videos that I can bring to you folks. So that may be the case with this one. I don't know when I'll publish it, but I'm just letting you know. If it seems like it's a little out of season, you'll understand why. But I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I absolutely appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. The DJI Mini 4 Pro, this guy's a winner.